Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Watch for a look at your headlines. I'm Chris Bianchi, and we'll start things out with two school districts that will have to shut their doors this Friday due to staffing shortages. Both the Boulder Valley and Adams 14 school districts will be closed this upcoming Friday, which is the day after Veterans Day, when those school districts will already be closed. And again, due to that shortage of staff and substitutes, both districts announced that they would be closed this Friday as well. Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser announced a short time ago a new plan to increase job opportunities for men and women getting out of prison. Weiser announced the public and private partnership that's intended to support businesses who hire people coming out of prison, and he made the announcement with Governor Jared Polis. You can read more about the partnership over at 9news.com. An Arvada police officer will not face charges for killing a man who'd stopped a potential mass shooting. 9 News reporter Eddie Randall was in Arvada for more on that decision.
Investigators tell us officers at the time thought that Johnny Hurley was a possible second suspect to the original shooting. We know that was not the case. Johnny Hurley died on June 21st right here in Old Town Arvada after shooting a man who had just shot and killed an Officer Gordon Beasley. So according to the district attorney Alexis King, Hurley had picked up the gunman's rifle and was holding it when an arriving officer, now identified as Craig Brownlow, shot Good Samaritan Hurley. The DA says her team reviewed more than 3,200 photos and more than 1,000 pages of reports from different law enforcement agencies before making the decision not to file charges. We talked to former prosecutor and 9 News legal expert George Brockler. He says these are the hardest cases to deal with because everyone is left in pain.
Like the Hurley family, this is going to hurt for the rest of their lives, right? And yet on the other side of the coin, you have someone that at the time they pulled the trigger thought they were stopping a bad guy, thought that they were stopping someone who was out there shooting innocent people. And had he been right, we would have praised him as a hero police officer. But instead, he shot the hero who stopped the bad guy. I mean, can you imagine the family going through what they're going through, and this officer every night going to bed with the idea in his head, my God, I killed a hero. I killed a hero. There's just no winners in this situation, none.
So we did get a statement from Johnny Hurley's mother. She starts off thanking the Arvada community and the nation for their support. The statement says in part that this support and love has allowed our family to persevere as we struggle to come to terms with Johnny's final act of heroism. She also says that I imagine that many people are angry, and that is understandable. She says she would like to ask that instead of acting out on your anger, that you use that energy to be the change that you wish to see in the world. Back out here live, Arvada police tell us that Officer Brownlow is still with the Arvada Police Department. He is currently on administrative leave.
A new safe outdoor space will open up on city property in northeast Denver coming up next month. The shelter at 38th and Steele, which will open on December the 14th, will provide temporary housing for at least 40 people who will all be screened and selected by local service agencies. The new facility will offer 24-hour food, cots, and support services to help its residents find permanent housing. And the Winter Park Ski Train is back. Starting on January the 14th of next year, so that's about 2 months from now, the Amtrak train, the Winter Park Express, will chug every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from Union Station to Winter Park and back. One-way tickets for adults start at $29. The train will run through the first weekend of April. And will we have snow up at Winter Park? The answer is yes. In fact, they're getting a little bit of snow tonight, where the mountains get some snowfall. Here in Denver, though, well, we're going to see some clouds as we head through the overnight time frame, and then as we get into tomorrow, we'll see those temperatures cool down a little bit with some of that cloud cover. Highs will be topping out in the upper 50s as we get into your day tomorrow, and then as we get into your Thursday and your Friday, maybe the slimmest of chances for a rain or snow shower either of those 2 days. But by Friday afternoon, the sun comes back out, and that'll lead to a beautiful upcoming weekend with temperatures back into the 60s. The mountains, though, as I mentioned, you'll be getting some snow up that way tonight and tomorrow. Winter weather advisories up by Steamboat Springs and for the Park, Elkhead, and Gore Mountains. That'll do it for your headlines here on 9 News Watch on this Tuesday, November the 9th. Thanks for joining us here, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow. I'm Chris Bianchi, and have a great rest of your day.